Hello, hello, testing, testing. Sounds fine, so let's get on our way. Load game. So, welcome everyone. This is, I believe, part 4 of my Dragon's Dogma playthrough. And once again, this is a No Eternal Waystone Fairy challenge. And here we are at Cassardis. So, I've actually been to the main hub of the game in Grand Soren. And I did the first mission there, which was going to the Everfall. And after doing that, I actually made my way back here, and the plan is to just do as much as I can, do all the side quests available to me here in the starter town, as well as the next encampment over the mercenary encampment, and sort of clear out all the stuff that there is to do in these starter areas before moving on back to the hub world, the hub town. Empty flask, let's get it. Wait, oh, there it is. There's guts. He's got the big sword. It's not the big-ass sword that Guts uses in the manga, but close enough. Actually, I'm pretty sure this game has outfits from Berserk. Like, I believe Guts' actual outfit, possibly his weapon, as well as another character available to you. You can get those in this game.
Just as you'd expect for
I can't imagine that they're like, you know, game-breaking, super great armor and weapons, but it's pretty cool that they included it anyways. Alright, so let's... I don't think she has a quest for me.
These days, you've got to watch out for yourself.
Okay. I don't know if you noticed there, but when you talk to NPCs, you can actually present them with a gift. Let's see.
it's the thought of the bar
Present.
that sees me
Or
through
present.
each day of work.
You can give them gifts because I believe that almost every NPC in this game is romanceable.
Do you suppose this drive
Even this guy. Yeah. Definitely looks like a romantic partner, a romantic interest, a candidate. And there's a whole thing about that in this game, and in the earliest versions of this game, that whole system was frankly kind of broken. Well, yeah, let's just take a moment to talk about that actually. So, like I said, you can present gifts to nearly anyone, and eventually, yeah, they can kind of become your romantic partner. Now, what that means, it doesn't actually amount to much, okay? It's not like you can go on dates with them like a Persona game. But I would say 2/3 of the way through the game, there's sort of a moment that kind of cements in stone that yes, this guy in particular is your romantic partner. It sort of makes it clear. And there are ways, and there's a lot of behind-the-scenes math going on in terms of how the game determines that you've increased your social link points, so to speak, with any particular NPC. And like I said, that moment, 2/3 of the way through, will kind of present to you the math, like the final kind of calculation that yes, this was the person that you've been romancing all along, even if you may not have intended to. Because, yes, you can present gifts to him, but even just the act of talking to them counts towards this invisible statistic, or meter. So what ended up happening was people who you talk to a lot, like for example, this guy at the inn, Pablo, or the other inn in Grand Soren, that guy, or maybe even the shopkeeper, people that you just have to talk to through the regular course of the game, because at the end of the day, like, you're going to need items, you're going to need to rest at the inn. In the early versions of this game, those people would end up being your romantic partner by accident. And yeah, so there are other ways that you could sort of tip the scales of balance into romancing someone that you actually wanted. For example, I think there's like a ring that you could give someone, and certain characters have favorite items like flowers or whatever, and that would greatly increase your chances of that character becoming your romantic partner. But yeah, it's not like there's a meter that I could check in my stats here or wherever that would tell me that. So it was kind of weird, it was kind of funny, and you know, that aspect of the game, it's neat that they included it, but maybe they could have worked on it a little better. So anyways, there's actually a little more to talk about that, but I think it might spoil some things, so let's just get on with it. That was my little starter lecture for today.
Oi, good fisher. I have a favour to ask if you've the time to listen.
Okay.
It's a matter of warding the village from crime. I would ask your help.
Crime? Sure.
I knew I could rely on you. Truth be told, a crime has already come. A thief, cousin.
People say cousin in this game, or rather this town. I think it's just like, yeah, the term that they use to, you know, it's like a friendly term, or not actually related.
He strikes the same spots each time. Geraldo's grocery and Estella's apothecary have suffered, as I have. The rat steals in at night and pinches the food and vital stores we've gathered for times of need. A skilled wretch too, and well crafty. There is a strict order to his thieving. I've spoken with the others, and we've agreed upon a plan to catch our rat. They are none too pleased at this violation, and eager to be quit of it. Best you go and speak with them. Come and find me after. I will explain the plan.
Speak with the thieves' victims. So, I don't think I'm going to do that now, actually, because what I do want to tackle is this guy's mission. That was the last guy I talked to. Oh, let's talk to this guy. This is the chief of the village, Adaro.
We hear tales of you from every visitor. The whole village swells with pride at each telling of your deeds. And yet...
And yet what, dude?
Well, don't mistake me now. To a man, we're pleased you've taken up the mantle of Arisen. But we know you better than most and care for you more than all. If we hesitate, it's only that worry stays our joy.
The more I think back on it, the tighter terror grips me. That growl was a monster's, I've no doubt. Mayhap one of the other men of the village will be willing to brave the danger. What? You mean to
Let's
go
do
down
it.
there? You're a right hero. Here, if you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive.
What did he give me? I didn't see. Okay. I just remembered that I have some new moves. Dodge. Little tactical roll. And then reset.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Doesn't look all that special, this reset. But I think it's going to be useful. Excuse me. So we just jump down? Alright. Hey, stop breaking stuff. Okay, got some oil. I don't think I'm gonna need 2 flasks of oil. Take water. I don't think I need water. So let's turn on my lantern. I thought there was a button to quick open my lantern, but I'm actually not sure what that is. Is it up? Let's see.
What's that?
No, it's not. Gah. Why does it show the up button then? Alright. So there's some things I'd like to discuss during this play session today. We'll kind of get into it as we go along. One of them is what we would like to see in a Dragon's Dogma 2, because like I said before, there has been some rumors about the sequel. I think it's fair to say that a sequel definitely is happening, but there's been some details as to what that might be. Rats! Wow, that was easy.
I'll take that.
Mushrooms? The biggest part of the rumor that I read was that there was like a mask system in place for 2. That your player would have a mask on, and then if you took it off, the game world would be harder. Does it sound weird? Yes. But Dragon's Dogma is kind of a weird game anyways. So, in that sense, that rumor does kind of sound realistic. Skulls are kind of heavy, so I'm not going to pick that up.
What's that?
He picked it up, so that's fine.
An animal carcass. Seems it's been dead for some time.
How did it even get here? It's been dragged down. Through the sewer? Nah. Or maybe here?
What's this?
What's that? We'd best take care not to meet the same end.
That was a creepy sound. Money. Always good to have. I think we gotta jump down and see Saurians down there. Don't jump. Is she gonna jump? Oh my god.
It'll be easier going searching this area now.
So if I step into the water, that happens. The water goes out, which is not a good thing. Yeah, these guys are tough, but if you break off the tail, they become a little more easy to manage.
Take care, you are soaked in water.
Too late for that.
They hold the advantage.
I thought I killed that guy. Is this a different one? It is. I'm guessing this is a little too dark on stream, and I will try to get my torch on and fight away from the water, just so that we can get some light. Is he dead? Oh, there's more. Okay, let's get the lantern on. Oh. Okay. I don't think it's letting me use it right now because I'm wet. Okay, gotta remember that I have dodge. Oh, okay, health. think if I use... Oh! Oh, there was another one? Try and aim for the tail. Wow, there's like 4 here? Okay, we've got 1 tail severed. This one's almost dead. I'm going to have to experiment with the moves. Okay. Report back to Paul.
The threat is quelled for today. With luck, it's the last we'll see of their kind.
Let's see. Oh. I'm still not used to the button layouts. This stuff, I mean, it's all the way down here, so let's just get some. So this side quest is actually finished, but I think I want to explore a little more, just to see. Grab that. Trying to be very careful here. I think this path is going to lead us to the outside station room. Oh, spiders. Just little ones.
This looks interesting.
Not a big deal. Got some spider venom. Giant coin pouch. Or large coin pouch. Is there still more? Oh. It's kind of hard to tell if they're alive or dead. I can even pick them up like this. Why? Yeah. I'm not even sure why they let you do that. A brick. I'm not gonna take that. What's this? Berries. I thought they were potatoes. Another brick. Oh, did I just pick up the brick? I think I did. Get some of these mushrooms. That's water. Oh. Can see through the room I was just in. Mushrooms. I'm not going to take that mushroom.
This looks interesting.
So this leads to the outside. And I don't think I'll go that way just now. Stagnant mushroom. Let's read about it. A toxic mushroom that sprouts near still, fetid water. Combine it with other materials to produce aught of use. This is something that I think that game does really well. And I kind of wish Dark Souls and all the FromSoft games would do this. When you get a new item, it says in your inventory, new. Just like that right there. And then obviously it disappears once you've at least highlighted it. So in these games, when you get so much items, sometimes it's hard to remember, like, what did I even get? What was the new item amidst, your inventory with so much crap? So breaking it down like this, it's just convenient. Okay, so that's wild. That's a hide of a hare. Flamica, a powder that easily catches flame. Combine it with other materials. Yeah. Saurian tail. Crafting of weapons and armor, as well as curatives and poisonous items. So you can't eat it. I thought it might be meat. It kind of has that meat-like look to it. Spider venom. Okay. Take it a little slow. Back at Grand Soren, I did the mission into the Everfall. But I felt like oh, what was that? A snake! I felt like I kind of rushed through it. And maybe I missed some stuff? I definitely missed stuff. Metal Greaves. So I wonder if they'll let me go back there when I eventually do go back to the town, to the city. If I'll be able to go back. Because I think I've made that mistake before, and possibly you can't return there until much, much later. And when you do, it's actually really different. It's not really the same place anymore, so spoilers about that. Okay. Let's check out those greaves. I can't wear them, so let's give it to Jerry, and she can't hold it, but at the very least, that's less weight for me. Okay. Let's proceed. Hey, Annex, how's it going? Oh, is it? Okay, great. Annex said, I think it'll be fine. The Everfall is a visitable location, so cool. Keep that in mind. That's good. Grand grapes. I think you can make really good wine with that stuff. Oh. You can, oh, do you need a pickaxe? Oh no. Do I have explosives? I believe you can use explosive to detonate mining spots. Okay, combine. Yeah, this is the crafting, by the way. I've never actually shown this screen yet. Okay, so I think maybe I can make this dragon spit. I can only make one. Successfully created. Okay, now I'm looking for the thing that I made. Annex says, yeah, that's something I've come to like about ESO. You're just assumed to have a pickaxe, fishing pole, and all that stuff. Ah, cool. I've never played that game. How do you like it? Elder Scrolls Online. I am looking for the thing that I made. Explosives. Where is it? Oh, I think that's it. Combustible designed to envelop the area around the point of impact in flames. That doesn't sound like it's gonna work, but let's try. Oh man. Let's see what happens. Am I gonna hurt myself if I do this? I might, but I'm afraid of missing and wasting it. So let's just see. Okay, let's just save first. Okay, let's try this. This probably won't work. Ah, it did work. Oh, but where did the... Oh my gosh. Did all of those... Did all... Did all of that stuff just drop through the floor? I think it did. So... It's right there, I can see it. Oh no, it's not letting me get it though. Because this whole little area is so awkwardly built. It's so uneven, the ground. Okay, so the flame dragon spit thing works, but if the ground is super uneven, you might not be able to get the rocks that drop.
What's this?
Kind of lame. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is... I can't get anything more from that. Oh, some more up here. Pretty sure I can turn that into something good. Some mushrooms, sure. Alright. Okay, I'm a little turned around. Not sure which way I was going. I think I came from there. So let's proceed this way. So, if I go into the water, I think the lantern will go out. Let's see if I can stay on shallow water for as long as possible. But once the fighting begins, it's going to be a free-for-all. And I'll probably be fighting in near darkness. Okay, let's try that, my strat, one more time.
What's that?
Yeah. Sweet.
Being drenched.
Got some copper ore out of that. So that's one thing I have to remember when I make it back to town. Let's get a pickaxe.
Nowhere to go but up.
Nowhere to go but up. I'm looking for a fight here. I know there's a fight. I'm just not sure where it is. We'll figure it out. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that snake freaked me out.
What's this?
Okay.
Anytime.
I can't believe that snake scared me. I think I came from here. Yes. Okay. So I'm getting turned around. Let's stand in this for a second. Another snake. You don't scare me anymore. I'm not gonna get scared by them anymore. Watch me get scared. So, let's get further into this cave system. I'm probably gonna get wet. Let's put out my lantern. I feel like... Okay, there's another mining station spot there. That's blocked off. Okay, I was just there. You're still very new to it, but I enjoy ESO for what it is. Seems like a very good MMO. Cool. I actually haven't played many MMOs.
What's that?
If I were to play an MMO, I'd like to try Final Fantasy. What is it? 14? Yeah, 14. It sounds like it has a really good story. a long time ago, I played this 2D MMO called Dofu or Doofus. I always called it Doofus, but I think it's pronounced Dofu. And I thought that was pretty fun. So I feel like I've explored everywhere, but I could have sworn that there's a fight here. Let's do a quick run around one more time just to make sure, because that door out there is an exit. But I feel like I've seen everything. I could have sworn there's more, but could be wrong. Or perhaps you need to do a little more in the story before that happens. That could be it. I might need to do a little more make a little more progress. I think that's it, actually. Oh, damn it. I was trying not to get soaked. Oh, you play Star Trek Online. But you miss Swords and Sorcery. Star Trek Online actually sounds really cool, too. I have a friend that played that. Big Star Trek fan. And he said that it was good. Yeah, that one sounds really cool too. Because I like Star Trek, period. So that would be cool. That would be a cool one to play. So in Star Trek Online, do you play? Like, is everyone a captain? Does each person get a ship? Oh, this is nighttime. You know, I said previously that I would like to show off what nighttime gameplay is like, and I haven't done it yet, so this is it. Let's see if I can get into a fight with ghosts at night. The music playing is awesome, by the way. I'm not really sure what it's called, Eternal Return or something like that. But there are lyrics. I did hear some lyrics just now. Let's go down to that beach and pick a fight there.
Maybe materials here. Perhaps we'll find out of use.
Oh, did my lantern just turn on automatically? Oh, that's so cool. You can see the sun coming down past the horizon. That is really cool. You can see that there's some jaggies.
The view extends for leagues along the shore.
But I still think it's neat. Is it sunrise or sunset? I feel like the sun is rising, actually. I may have spent that much time in the cave.
This looks interesting.
I think you can actually shoot those seagulls, but I'm not going to do that. You can definitely shoot rabbits, but I'm not going to do that. This is a no rabbit kill run. I'm pretty sure I actually killed some rabbits already.
You can see monsters for leagues on the open shore.
What's up with this? Oh, because sometimes goblins are camped out here. Sort of their beach party. Goblin beach party. In Star Trek Online, your character is a captain. Okay. So you control your ship in space combat encounters, and you control yourself. And your away team on the ground. That sounds pretty sweet. I think it'd be neat if they made a Star Trek, just like a single-player Star Trek RPG. Maybe like Mass Effect or something like that. That would be pretty cool. I would definitely be interested in a proper science fiction Star Trek RPG. That didn't have much combat focus. Like, you could still have combat, but you know, you could solve problems with diplomacy and just talking and your wits. That would be really neat. There's some rabbits. I said this is a no rabbit kill run from now on. From now on, starting now. So I won't. but I might pick them up. Can I pick them up? Let's see if I can grab one. I got you. I got you. Yes, I got one. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, he's struggling. He wants to be let go. Okay, bye-bye. Alright. So, I made it out. Let's get back here. That Star Trek Online game has been going on for quite a while, I believe, so that's pretty cool. You know, sometimes these big MMOs and looter shooter games, that they start off with all these ideas of grandeur, and then they never really follow up on them, and they die off in a matter of years or months or whatever. So that's pretty cool that Star Trek Online is still going on to this day. 11th anniversary, crazy.
You've slain the monsters of the well.
That's awesome.
Truly, you are a wonder, cousin.
If it's been going on for that long, I bet the devs are thinking about like what they could do for a sequel or something, or maybe just like a massive overhaul. This guy's trying to somehow take credit for me doing all the work.
I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well. 'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to defend the land and its people. Honest.
Alright, cool. So we did that. Now, what does my pawn have to say?
Hello. 'Tis fortunate we stemmed the threat ere it reached the village.
No one knows what tomorrow may bring.
Yeah, so I think it's almost morning here. I thought that I thought it was nighttime, but it's actually morning. Okay, so let's sleep.
Pray, speak with me once you've finished. What can I do you for?
Let's give this guy some of our loot. So I mentioned before, but these organic items can perish. But if you store them with this guy or any other innkeeper, they won't. It's kind of like a fridge. I guess his treasure chest, wherever he's putting him, is refrigerated. Rotten egg. Ugh, inflicts poison. Oh, absorbent rag. That's kind of useful. I'll keep some on me. Large nut. Skulls. We'll keep one skull. Even though they're kind of heavy, I think. 0.2? That's not that heavy, I guess. Well, kinda. Let's see. Pelts. That was kind of useful to have. Saurian tail. Just stuff it in the... Yeah. Just take all that. Take that. Okay.
As you will.
So let's rest. And then start this guy's mission. To talk to people. My impression is that they're doing a lot of behind-the-scenes work to make it easier to gradually modernize the game rather than start from scratch like Destiny 2. I see. And now Destiny 2 is pretty much like the only Destiny game they'll be making from now on. Like, they won't be making Destiny 3. That's my understanding. Is that's going to be it for the foreseeable future. Because like they just kind of set the groundwork. They laid the groundwork so it could be updated for a long time. Something like that.
I'd not believe such villainy could be found in Cassardis had I not been a victim myself.
It's kind of like the storage is in the rift. It spans time and space. Yeah, I mean, in a game where so much is simulated in terms of like having weight restrictions, encumbrance, and rotting food and all of this stuff, it's kind of nice that they gave you that at least, like this infinite storage, at least. I think it's infinite, almost.
The scoundrel even uncovered my hidden stores. I'd told no one of them. 'Tis clear the felon is no common cutpurse, but a thief of considerable skill. We must put a stop to him.
We must put a stop to him. So I would say that this whole thief business mission is kind of boring, but we'll do it anyways. I don't think it's that hard.
Aye, there's a thief about, and I've the missing wares to prove it. I even chanced to see the rat scurrying off after he'd lightened my stores. Quick as a flash he was. I'd have been impressed had I not been so angry. I only wish I had more to offer.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna buy a pickaxe, so let's do that now. Let's get 2 because I think if my pawn has one, she'll also use it when appropriate. So let's get one of these airtight flasks. That's kind of cool. Arrows. Okay.
I only wish I had more to offer. You're always welcome.
Oh, have I spoken to everyone involved with the thief? I guess so. So we'll go back to Pablo.
Ready, are you? Then I'll explain.
I'll explain.
He's fierce and fleet of foot, dashing about the village as he goes about his business. When the thief arrives, you'll give chase, good fisher.
Good fisher.
And we'll have those pawns of yours keep watch outside the village. With luck, you'll catch him with ease, and before he can pinch any more of our wares. Well, questions, cousin?
Okay, so I think I have to make it nighttime. Rest till night. But let's just sleep first. Sorry, save. Even though I don't think I can actually die from this quest, it's just a habit that I have to save before, you know, events or whatever.
Done with your preparations, good fisher? There's time yet. Or are you ready to...
All is ready.
Our plan begins with night's fall.
Night's fall.
I shall go stand watch elsewhere. You head that way, good fisher. 'Tis time. I've faith in you, cousin. And why not? As Arisen, petty thieves are a simple quarry, aye?
Whoa, the music. So, I'm not even sure what the general tactic is for this. Like what the recommended strategy is for catching the thief, but I like to get into a high point, like a high vantage point, like this. Oh my gosh. Oh! I'm an idiot. That was so bad. But what I wanted to do is get to a high point. I just remembered that I have a double jump. It's not actually... Okay. Pike. Is that the thief? Pike? I wanted to jump. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we're trying to look for this thief. And I like to just try and scout out the rooftops for the thief. And then chase him down. That's my strat. So let's see if we see him. It should be here or down here. Did I miss my opportunity, I wonder? Oh, that's him. That's him, that's him, that's him. You idiot. I got you. That's him, that's him. Where'd he go? Okay, I'm chasing. This is it. This is it. I got you, I got you. You bastard. Oh, oh. This is so dumb. Okay, I got you. Am I supposed to hit him? I wonder? Maybe I'm supposed to hit him. When he turns around. Ah, there.
Doggy bastard!
Could I shoot him, maybe? Oh, I got you. Idiot. Oh.
You, damn ya!
I've got infinite stamina, dude, so... I don't want to kill you. Can I kill him? Oh, maybe I just grab him now. Grab you. Yes.
Unhand me!
It's your least favorite mission. I'd rather be escorting Madeline. You need to do a grab, yeah. Imagine that, like you could kill him. So that's it.
It was fine work last night, good Fisher. What's more, the rat you caught has a loose tongue. He spoke of the company he keeps.
Oh?
A band of thieves that style themselves the Iron Hammer.
Iron Hammer.
They've taken a stronghold in the south for their home. Seems they eat well on the goods they pinch from the merchants walking the nearby roads. If you cause to head south, pray keep watch for their ilk.
Head south. Okay. So let's see where south is. I'm not actually going to do that mission. Oh, can I go to... Okay, this is as far as I can zoom out, and they're only showing the areas that I've explored so far. And just for future reference, yeah, this is the trek that I'll be making numerous times throughout this run. From Casardis to the encampment, along this road. That's the Way Castle. And then that's a fairly long trek through the mountains and then down across the field back to Grand Soren. Yeah. So the majority of the game kind of branches out from Grand Soren, and you go to all sorts of spots. Up here, I know I'm pointing at nothing. Over here, oh hey, there's something over here. Even down here. And when I first played this game, just the idea of going to other areas, unexplored areas, was super exciting to me, because I mean, I was like, you know, what could it have? Who knows? Like, what other towns and villages could I explore? That the idea of the unknown, right? And then it kind of turns out that that's it. Like, that this is really the main town, or city rather, of the game. And there aren't any other ones aside from that and this one. And I don't know if you'd even count the encampment, really. Yeah, and that's kind of disappointing. That's so in a future sequel, I would like for there to be more towns and cities with their own cultures and stuff. That would be really exciting to me. I really did think that somewhere here would be a new city. Perhaps even like a friendly goblin settlement. I remember thinking that, like, maybe there'd be a friendly goblin or orc type encampment. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. Okay. So, I think that might be all the missions to do here. These are escort missions, which I don't want to do right now. I think it's best to do escort missions when you're kind of overpowered. And that way you don't have to worry about dying and the person you're supposed to protect and escort. You don't have to be scared of them dying.
Beg pardon, cousin. Have you seen Valmiro?
And the other thing about escort missions is that some of them take you to areas that you're not necessarily prepared for, and there could be, even like a drake, a dragon waiting for you. So that's a big problem if you have someone that you need to protect and you have to fight a drake at the same time.
I wager he's on another mad quest for flowers or bugs or whatever takes his fancy of late.
But monsters like the drake, I believe they're sort of like a one-time monster that once you've just killed them, they're gone for the rest of this run. So it's best to kind of clear out monsters like that and then do the escort missions after. Or just give them a wide berth. Just kind of hug the very edges of the map and just try and avoid them as best as possible.
It's a bother, but we can't very well leave him to wander off to his death. Many thanks, cousin. We should ask the other villagers afore all else. One of them must have some word of him.
Oh, yeah. They could add Duchess Eleanor's or Sir Julian's and Sir Mercedes' homelands. That would be really cool.
Valmero saw him up a tree in pursuit of a bird or the like, but that was some time ago. Missing? Again? Micah's breath.
So what would you like to see annex in a Dragon's Dogma 2 sequel? Because that's something I've been thinking about a lot. Recently there was a rumor that came out about Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't know if you heard about it. But yeah, like I've been thinking a lot about what I'd like to see in a sequel. I do think that if they make one, they might just sort of reinvent the whole world, you know? So it might not be Grancis anymore, or a Grancis that's been built up and remade over time. You know what the plot of the game is. I'm not going to spoil it right now for other people watching you know, or future people that might watch this. But yeah, they might just completely reinvent the map.
He did talk about exploring the lands further south.
South.
Last I saw him. I wager you'll find him there.
By a forest.
By a forest or river, most like. Someplace with critters to get after. I only praise more than a corpse when you find him.
He's an outgoing sort. He'll like have friends among the villagers and peddlers, we might ask.
Anything up here? Oh yeah, it's a good practice to put away your weapons in town.
So where'd you go this time? Was it fantastical? Were there jesters and merrymakers and maidens most fair?
I just find that really funny. Jesters and merrymakers. Whee. I have to remember I have a double jump now. So we're gonna talk to some more people. Yeah, they have a lot of flexibility within the game universe, yeah. I mean, a lot of things they should just keep, right? They should keep the combat, and they should keep the open world and just, you know, kind of expand on it and make it more interactive, I guess.
Treasure, perhaps?
All of the things, like, they could just be expanded on more. And then there's some things, actually, that that they had planned for Dragon's Dogma 1, but kind of walked back on it just due to time and money, I guess. And one of those things was going to the moon, believe it or not. Yeah, and I think that what's it called? The Dark Arisen content, Bitter Black Isle. It's kind of like a mix of some of those original ideas for what they intended the moon to be like.
The whole village swells with pride at each.
And the other thing I think they could do is kind of buff the visuals and the art style. Like I was actually looking at some concept art for this game recently. One of the concept artists is Daigo Ikino, and He's worked for Capcom for a while. He's actually done some stuff for Street Fighter as well. Street Fighter 4. I'm actually not sure if he did artwork for Street Fighter 5. And also the Devil May Cry games. Not DMC, which was the American version, but you know, the proper Devil May Cry games. He's done some concept art for all of those things for Capcom, and his visual style, I would say, is very you know, it does have its roots in anime and manga, but there's like this kind of sketchiness to it that I really like. A sketchy energy, very, you know, obviously with Street Fighter, you know, the characters are very muscular, but even in Dragon's Dogma, his concept art, a lot of the characters have like a very stylized musculature. That's Daigo Aquino, if anyone wants to look it up. Check it out. Check out his concept artwork. You could just Google Daigo Aquino or Dragon's Dogma concept art, and you'll see. And I think if a game kind of went with that art style, that might be kind of neat, and it would set it apart. You might lose a lot in terms of realism. Like, this game has a kind of grounded realism thanks to the lighting and the style of the armor, as you can see here. It's very, very simplistic kind of armor. Even the high-end stuff is never too outrageous. Maybe you'll lose a bit of that, but yeah, maybe that's something that I might like to see in a sequel.
What I can help you with?
No one has a mission for me here. I'm just looking for more missions to possibly do around here. Wait, hold on a second. Was this the thief? What's he up to nowadays? Oh, he went through this door, and it's closed. That was... What is up with that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. What the hell? Alright. He ran away from me. So, I don't think there's any more missions to do around here. Not that I've noticed anyone else. Can you actually climb these ladders? You can't. Isn't that weird? I think maybe they... Oh, it says mount. Okay, okay. Okay, I was gonna say it would be really weird to put ladders that you can't climb. This feels very Assassin's Creed 2, even down to the color of these shingles, tiles. I thought I might just go through this. Okay. So, what was my latest mission? Troublesome Tome. Okay, that's a main quest. And these are just killing various monsters. Valmiro? Fishman wandered parts unknown. Villagers to gather clues. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm currently doing. I think I'm going to go for at least another half hour or so. So yeah, let's just see. A little shorter stream today. I usually play kind of in the afternoon, but I ended up playing in more towards the evening. And we'll just go for a little shorter today. But yeah, so let's... Okay, set this as a priority and then view details. Okay, that's the details. And let's view it on the map. Who else do I need to talk to here? Have I talked to everyone that I need to talk to? I think it's telling me to exit, so let's do that. Oh wait, there's somebody on the pier maybe? Was there somebody on a pier that I need to talk to? Or perhaps...
Take care of the water's edge, Master. Many birds, just as you'd expect.
No, there's no one to talk to here. I think what that thing was telling me on the map was was that's how you get to Bitter Black Isle. I think if you come to the pier at night, you'll find someone that will tell you about getting to the island at night, which is Bitter Black Isle is the DLC.
See if we can't find a witness or two about the village. Valmiro's antics are hard to miss, and harder still to forget.
What's this?
I feel like I've seen everyone I need to see in the town. Oh, how about this guy?
Valmiro, forgive me, sir.
This
I've
guy's
yet to
voice.
meet all the people of this village. Though, one moment. I did see a young
Near the
fisherman.
shore?
Seemed a kind enough lad, if a bit unawares, as if his mind was elsewhere.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Does he mean this shore? Let's do that. Yeah, so I realize this isn't like super exciting. Just walking around looking for some dumbass.
See if we can't find it.
Okay, yeah. They said he might be on the beach, on the shore. I'm assuming they mean this shore. That nighttime chase of the thief, I'm guessing they put that into the game to sort of introduce you into the fact that you can pass time at the inn and deliberately go from night to day. That's the only reason I can think that they put that. Could this person I'm looking for be here? Starfall Bay. Maybe teaching the grab mechanic too, yes, which I completely forgot about. Okay, so this guy is not here. They could mean the beach that's just outside of town. I feel like I've talked to everyone relevant. Let's just do a quick sweep again.
Dried fish are a local staple.
I'm really looking forward to doing the Bitter Black Isle stuff. I've only done it once. And I think there's people out there that do it like immediately, right from the start. And man, that would be really hard, I think.
Valmiro, eh? I've not seen him today. Though not long past we spoke about creatures of the sea. Well, in truth, he spoke. I mostly made a show of listening.
Made a show of listening, that's great.
Perhaps you'll find the lad on the shore. Worth a visit, eh?
On the shore. Well, I was just at the shore, so you're lying. But I'm starting to really think that they mean the shore that's outside of town.
Another room.
What could he possibly want to see out there?
Greetings.
I've seen one or two. Mostly they seem to run past everything to grab some high-level loot. Oh. Yeah. That would work. Because it's super hard. Like, yeah, I just remember thinking that it was really tough at the start. And even throughout the rest of Bitter Black Isle, I felt like it was a challenge. A good challenge. Like, I mean, I don't mind that it's hard. So long as I had fun and it was fair, and I felt like it was for the most part pretty fair. And you could level up, get good loot, as you mentioned, and then it would be pretty manageable. Is this something? I think it is. Scriptures. Oh, I gotta find all these dumb scriptures too. That's something I need to do here. So, yeah, that's a side quest looking for these like book pages. And yeah, that's another boring side quest too, which I might do off stream. I think what I want to do is kind of anything that's going to be really boring, I'll just do off stream or not do at all. And I'll keep the stream gameplay parts to mostly the exploration and dungeons, you know, the juicy stuff. I think that's what I'll do. But let's do this beach thing. I think I need to go out here. We'll see really quick. So I do plan to upload oh no, I said it was a no rabbit kill run. I just killed this rabbit. I am so sorry. That was my mistake. I saw some barrels and I saw the rabbit, but I was already in the process of swinging. And now I've killed this rabbit. I actually feel really bad. So this music makes me feel bad too. So I'm going to I'll bury this. Yeah, okay. So I wanted to bring this rabbit to the ocean and just bury it at sea. So let's do that. Sorry. Okay, from now on this is a no rabbit kill run, okay? From now on.
That was a bad idea.
What, killing the rabbit?
Herbs.
Poor bunny, I know. I feel so bad. Let's give him this greenwash. But from now on.
Many thanks, cuz. Might I ask what brings you so far?
From now on. This is a no rabbit kill. Promise.
Forgive me, cuz. I guess it's nothing new. What can I say? I seize upon some idea. Perhaps
exactly.
I should say the idea seizes me, and before I know it...
Relatively few rabbits.
Well,
relatively
all
few.
is well enough now. I'll go back to the village with all speed. I shall endeavor to limit my future...
I definitely won't kill any of the oxes. Super sure about that. What did that guy say? I wasn't actually paying attention. Track down Valmiro.
For leagues along the shore.
Unusual beach. That's what this place is called. That's kind of weird.
I hope we'll not need repeat this at the encampment. Just the same, we'd best have a look.
Okay, let's read what the quest says. Whoops. Went to the encampment, but to what end? Make for the camp and ensure its safety. Alright. Encampment's just over there. It's not too far. I'm assuming he's gonna get into trouble.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest.
Gotta save him again.
The Duke would stand a commission soon.
So dark.
His Valmiro arisen.
Dude, I left you alone for like not even 5 minutes.
Not again. Please.
2 herbs? Oh my gosh. If I'm not mistaken, this is also one of the characters that you can romance.
I am eternally in your debt, cuz.
Or that the game kind of points you towards, at least.
I thought to bring herbs of my own, but they were used all before I took notice.
What a dumbass.
Seems caution is first to go when inspiration strikes.
Man, I'm tiny.
Still, I count this journey a success, made more so by your fine company. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
The Witchwood? I feel like I'm under-leveled for the Witchwood. If he's literally gonna go there. Let's see. If he's just gonna go like to the front of it. Headed to the Witchwood, but for what purpose? Make for the forest and ensure the fisherman's safety. So, oh wait, let's see where that is on the map. Map. Oh, quests. View on the map. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty much around the bend. I wonder if he'll just be there and not like literally inside the forest. Because I kind of don't want to go in the forest right now. But we'll see. Oh, gotta remember the stamina. I remember some people saying that this game needs horses. And I'm not opposed to that idea. But I feel like just putting a horse in, just for the purpose of traversing this map, would be kind of pointless. Like, uh-oh, we've got to fight. You would need to redesign the overworld to make best use out of, Okay, I gotta heal. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. I might die. Got trees in my way.
They attack in quick succession.
Okay, wow, that was total whiffing the whole time. So this game, unlike Dark Souls, has does not have any targeting. Oh, one of my characters is dead. Oh, and I'm almost dead. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Crap. Where does it restart me now? That escalated quickly. Oh my gosh. You know what? I was kind of cocky. I kind of felt like I could handle those guys and not really think about it. Wait, did the whole Valmiro thing happen already? It did, okay. So we're gonna try that one more time and try and get past them. And see if I can find Valmiro. If not, I will probably return to Cassardis and try and do any side quests that I can there anymore. I don't think there are any more to do, but possibly in the encampment there might be some to do. Manamia Trail. Let's take a quick look at the map. I got cocky. Oh, okay. I think they said Valmiro will be like somewhere here. Which means I'll just I'll head towards this abandoned storehouse and then take a left. Head west. We'll try and handle them at range first, these bandits. Oh, that was strong. Okay, I've been buffed. Okay, one thing I need to keep in mind is Slayer enemies quest log updated. Okay, we're making it. We're gonna try and not get overwhelmed. One thing I want to do is get better at dodging. Because the the Strider class doesn't really have it doesn't have a shield, so I need to make better use out of my movement to get out of the way. Okay, that's one of them. But simply using dodge, just like this, you can't. You're kind of committed to your moves because you can't really cancel. You can't really cancel out of your attacks. Oh. I don't want to get overwhelmed. And I'm talking. This guy's running like a coward. Don't run. Just take your beating. Yeah. Okay. Doing better now. I'm trying to dodge out of the way. I'll kind of explain more of what I'm doing as we get into once this battle's over. But I need to concentrate at least a little bit. This is also a bad guy? Oh boy. That guy has that firecracker move. Okay, I think we're doing good. That might be all of them. Awesome. Okay, that went a little better. Yeah. This time, the things will be different. Is that one of them?
They're armed, master.
Are headshots stronger in this game?
Seems deserted. That's not left we might have used.
Oh, I thought I got rid of all of them. It almost seems like more spawn. Okay, successful. Nice. Okay. So I was looking for Valmiro.
Keep moving.
More? Seriously? Oh. That guy's got a big sword. And I only have one other pawn aside from my own. That was kind of my plan, was to reduce the amount, not go max pawns, just to make it a little more challenging. I'm looking for Valmiro now. Quests. View on the map. Okay, so we'll head down from where I currently am. Yeah, we're kind of heading this way. Quest failed. Huh? What do they mean by that? Ambush. What? Anyways, I can't really be bothered to look into what that means right now. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Let's see. You know what? I think they want me to go up the hill. Let me see. Close list. Yeah, they want me to go around this raised part of the hill. So we'll do that. Oh, we're bandits. Look at them slide down. I think I meant to go. Okay, let's heal. Okay, I don't want to die now. Wow. Did we do it? Okay, there's a treasure chest. Without killing all the bad guys? Oh.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
I did get the platinum for this game on PlayStation 3. And it meant that I had to replay the game a few times. Because like my first playthrough, I missed some quests. There are missable quests. Let's take this path. But I've forgotten a lot since then.
lovely so.
Now let's expose that unplanned strike.
Oh, this guy right there wasn't watching. I've even forgotten what the future classes are. I think there might be a Mystic Archer, which is probably what I might end up making for this run. I kind of want to keep the Strider feel of this character. Let's just shoot him. I don't want to go down. Have we dealt with them all? I think this is where my guy is. That's who I'm meant to save. Whoa. So, in a future game, I think it might be a good idea to have enemies spawn at different locations. Because
I owe you a debt, sir. My thanks, truly.
Predictably, like it's all predictable. There will always be in this general area some mercenaries. Like the spots where enemies spawn, they'll always be there every time you come to the world map. But I think it'd be better if that wasn't such a predictable thing.
They were of the southern bandits from the look of them. Worse than monsters, their kind. Thanks to you, I'm alive and whole. But those rats made off with all I had. Even took that magic book. Have an interest in such tomes, do you? This was Salamet's grimoire. Seems it chanced to survive the blaze when the old council's library burned down. It is a rare and powerful tome, as I hear it told, so I bought it from a merchant of my acquaintance. If it truly holds such power, the likes of salvation would... it matters not. In any case, it is lost now to those damnable thieves. Next our paths cross, I'll take them for all they're worth.
Brace for magic, Arisen.
More fighting? Man, you guys never stop.
Did it!
Let's get that pouch. Every little bit of cash helps.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Okay, she's wearing Madeline's outfit.
Tis even larger up close. Tis even...
Okay. View on map. A dying curiosity. Just trying to figure out where they want me to go for this. View quests. Track down Valmiro. Details. Which would, but for what purpose? Make for the forest and ensure the fisherman's safety. Okay, so the forest. I think I'm quite a ways away from the forest. I don't think I've even explored it yet. I think that's why it's not really showing. Because I think the entrance to the forest is somewhere here, perhaps? It's possible you might be able to get there through another path, maybe even this way. But I haven't really explored those areas yet. I feel like I will get to that part through the normal progression of the game. So, okay. I think that I'll go to the encampment now and see if there's any other quests that I can do there Let's just go down this hill like a madman.
Never forget. Constant vigilance.
Because I haven't even been to the forest yet. So it's not even showing. It's not even showing yet. That's what I think. Let's go to the encampment, see if there's anything to do there. And then I might stop. Oh, ran out of breath. Because like I said, today, I'm just doing a little bit of a shorter stream today. I managed to do a little more than 2 hours yesterday. And I thought I might do 2 hours today, but I kind of got caught up with doing other things, so kind of took a bit out of me. And I wasn't even thinking of streaming today at all, but I was like, well, let's just do a little bit. Oh, she's wearing the princess's outfit. What's her name?
Hello. Yes, Arisen.
Her too? Oh my gosh. It's like, it's the fashion. It's all the rage. You don't have to be a princess to wear that. You can just be one in your heart. So no one in this encampment has bothered to fix any of this stuff since the Hydra attacked. Not even bothered to put out this fire. Hey, put out the fire, dude. Come on. Mercedes is not here. I was mentioning in an earlier stream that Mercedes reminded me of a character from Berserk, but I couldn't remember her name. Her name is Casca, I'm pretty sure. And I just remembered something. I didn't talk to this guy. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Arisen, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Jonathan. It's a very plain, boring name in this crazy fantasy world.
All that I have, I am willing to offer you. I only ask a small payment of rift crystals in return.
This guy wants rift crystals.
I attempt to seek out rarities.
Doesn't want money.
Please take a look. Surely you'll find something.
Something of use. See that? Let's take a moment to dissect this for a second. His name is Jonathan. He said he's visited other realms. And in this game world, everyone says ought instead of something. That's just the terminology everyone uses. You can, and I feel like by using the phrasing something of use rather than ought of use, perhaps it means that this guy Jonathan, with his very plain name, really is from another kind of dimension. And he doesn't even want money, he wants rift crystals.
Choose as you will, sir.
Or maybe I'm just overthinking things. But that's kind of what I want to do in this run, is just kind of examine what's going on in this game, you know? And try and think about it, because people have a tendency in games to kind of dismiss a lot of details, like, oh, it's just a silly game, whatever, it doesn't mean anything. But I really do think that the game developers, the designers, the artists, they do think about these things, you know, on a higher level or a deeper level, you know. And they're not even really expecting other gamers to pick up on those sort of things, but they want to put that in there, maybe even more just for themselves, you know, because that's what keeps the job interesting for them, you know. And I'm speaking a little bit from experience. I'm an artist, I'm an illustrator, and when I draw, when I work on things, that's kind of how my mind works personally. I like to put these details in my art, and I'm not really expecting anyone to pick up on it per se, but I want to put that in there. And that's what makes the art interesting for me, and I hope that makes the art interesting for other people, even on a subconscious level. And yeah, I feel like games are like that too, for the designers and the directors and the artists. That was my second lecture and rant for the day, I guess. Let's talk about what this guy sells. I believe this guy sells stuff that you can only get here, and it has nothing to do with like healing items and stuff like that. There's cosmetics that he sells, and also stuff that help your pawn. See these Scather's elixirs, Medicant's elixir, Mitigator, blah blah blah. These are all properties and qualities of your pawn. And taking this elixir and giving it to them, I guess, will change their inclination, as it says there. And it makes them, yeah, so for example, a drop that realigns a pawn's inclination, that he might make his fellow pawn's safety his highest priority. Yeah, so you can basically make them more defensive, more offensive, blah blah blah. And all of this is essentially a cosmetic, a substance that alters the color of eyes or facial decorations. Use it while changing your character's look. Yeah, so you will need these things. I think you'll have to take it to the barber, maybe? Cornflower blue hair dye. Pine green. And I might change my character's appearance later on, but I haven't really... You know, that's only if I get super bored of it, but I don't mind it right now. Metamorphosis, arcane magic that can transmute one's appearance, allowing the user to edit both their Arisen and main pawn a single time. 5,000 Rift Crystals. I've got 191,000 Rift Crystals, so it's not a big deal. This costs a lot. Plum skin. So the more eccentric colors cost a lot more. Plum. Annealed stilettos. Is there something telling me statistically? Okay, so they're not that great. Do they show? Is that how they look? Oh. It's kind of hard to tell, but they kind of have an interesting pattern on the blades. Eyeglasses. Look like a like a librarian or someone from like present day, I guess. What do these do? Jewelry. Details. Shines bright red like the star twinkling in the sky. Ah, debilitation resistance. All of them do that? So these help with resistances. Okay. And that's it, eh?
Choose as you will, sir.
Never mind.
Never at your service.
Okay, so
A rift stone.
I think this might be it for now. So we did that the mission in the well, and I kind of explored around and did the silly thief mission, and I tried to do that Valmiro mission, but I don't think I can complete it right now. Have a good evening. Yes, you too. Thanks for dropping by, Annex. I'll catch you another time. Yeah, so I did a little bit. I wasn't going to stream too long today, and there's some things that I'm going to do off stream. But yeah, that's it for now, so thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now. Whee! This is my goodbye jump. Bye! Thanks for watching.